Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of WWE Backlash 2025. The first match of the night is, in my opinion, the best night of the match. Best match of the night. It's the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship, with Jacob Fatu retaining against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. Honestly, I feel like almost all the matches, this match kind of ended in shenanigans. Honestly, all the matches basically ended in shenanigans. But this one I guess I'll forgive because I actually enjoyed the match itself. So, the match was pretty good. They mostly stuck to the feuds with Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest and LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu with a little layover. Priest and McIntyre basically took themselves out of the match prematurely, while it ended with Solo Sikoa and Jeff Cobb coming out. Jeff Cobb making his debut and saving Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu looked so confused though. He was like, "Man, I didn't read this in the script. Man, am I getting punked? This wasn't in the script." The match lasted for 17 minutes and 55 seconds. I also want to know why Jeff Cobb debuted on this match, saving Jacob Fatu. Do they just sign people and say, yeah, you look Samoan enough, you're working with the Bloodline? Unless you're Sami Zayn. Also, don't they have Lance Anoa'i and Hikuleo signed? Why haven't they debuted? Or did I misread reports and got the dirt sheets got those wrong? I don't. Anyway, this was my favorite match of the night. Then it was Lyra Valkyria defeating Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This lasted for 18 minutes and 45 seconds, and this was honestly a pretty good match and a real shock ending because I really genuinely thought Becky Lynch was going to win. And I know I'm not the only one. People have been saying Becky Hogan and stuff like that. Personally, I don't really care if Becky wins or not. How many champions she wins, I feel like she's cemented herself as a legend. Like, nobody's really complaining about John Cena winning the 17th, so I don't understand. I mean, personally, I don't want her to win. I'd like different people to win, new people to win, but I'm not going to sit here and complain if she does. This was a good match, though. Not the best, not the worst. Then it was Dominic Mysterio defeating Penta in 9 minutes and 20 seconds to retain the Intercontinental title. And this was the worst match of the night. The in-ring work was good from both people, but it's how it ended. It ended with Carlito, JD McDonough, and Finn Balor coming out, beating down Penta. Although Finn took his dear sweet time and basically got him caught and almost kicked out. Basically telling us, the fans, that Finn's not really that happy with Dominic anymore after WrestleMania. While Penta went to the top rope to do a splash, moonsault or whatever, on Mysterio, El Grande Americano came up and headbutted Penta, knocking him down, which allowed Mysterio to pick up the victory. Then we had Gunther defeating Pat McAfee in 14 minutes. I personally loved that Michael Cole was unashamedly rooting for Pat McAfee, like unashamedly. He got off his seat, took the mic off, and interfered directly in the match. Personally, I felt like it went on a bit too long, but I did like the ending where Gunther was like, yeah, okay, you put up a great fight, better than anyone I thought you would, so, here's my respect. Pat McAfee did have some stumbles in the match due to, not really being a professional. Although I like the stumbles because, it shows that, He's not really made out to be a wrestler. He's an announcer, but he's really sticking up for him and Michael Cole against Gunther. So the botches, or the few stumbles actually worked well in this scenario. Then it was John Cena defeating Randy Orton in a too long a match. 27 minutes and 50 seconds. It was a great match, mind you, but I felt like it went a bit too long. I feel like they could have maybe shaved off some minutes and had a sixth match. Or maybe buffed up a few of the Intercontinental match by a few minutes. But, it was a good match. I just kind of hope that Cena would win this match cleanly. But I guess, we can't really have him win cleanly or else we start seeing him as a real champion. He won because R-Truth came out and stopped Orton from doing the punk kick. Because, R-Truth's got to save his childhood hero. John Cena's not a bad guy. He's just, John Cena. Well, it allowed Cena to pick up the victory against Orton. He ended up cutting a small promo about how, lap it up, this is the last real champion you'll ever see and whatnot. Overall, this was a decent pay-per-view. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. It was a decent pay-per-view. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.